Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we will be updating you guys on a lot of construction stuff because I was slacking on that. We're still on the Slayer grind, as you can see. This was just me finishing a task and then going to get another one because we are closing in on 90 Slayer, which is huge. And yeah, lots of alks, lots of money, lots of runes, herbs, seeds, all of that, which is really, really good for the Ironman bank. So yeah, we've been grinding away in the background, but this video should be a good one. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more. But yeah, let's jump into it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we do grab a gargoyle task here because I'm not doing Sasquatches, but yeah, we grabbed a gargoyle task and then we went to do that, but we are very close on some big boy combat stats as well. If you saw the last episode, you would know. But yeah, attack, defense, HP, and there is one more, which I forget. But this is us doing our gargoyle task. Oh, well, the Slayer itself, but yeah, 97 attack. Big level. Really glad to get that. Combat's nearly 122, I think, so that's good. But yeah, nearly 99 HP as well. Time of the video, time of now, I think I'm about 400k-ish away because I slacked, I got distracted, and as you will see in the rest of the clips, we went on a side quest. Now, as you can tell from the thumbnail, the side quest was construction. I've been slacking for a while. 66 construction was not good enough. I've always wanted a G altar. I've never had a Gilded altar, and I've never been able to do bones in my house, and I'm a self-sufficient account. So I had some battle staves, I got them out the bank, did some alking, got some money from that, which was really, really good. So all the battle staves gone, big boy cash stack. Or the biggest I've had, I think, on the account, maybe. I can't remember if I've had 24 mil before, I forget now, but anyway. So yeah, cash stack. I mean, there is some more alcohols, but for now we're just chilling. So construction. I was in need of a mahogany seed. And I did do some Googling, and the best way I thought to get it would be to go to the grimy lizards. Now these are... yeah, 1 in 128, not a bad drop rate, but these are located on Valamore, where you do your blood moon business. They are in that region, so yeah, I went about killing them, and it was long, to say the least. I was there for 445 kills, and then we got 1 seed, so a little bit of drop rate, but it's all good. Before we start the construction grind, I wanted to hand in some bones. If you don't know, you can go to Barlack in the Goblin Cave, and you can give him bones and shells, and he gives you crafting and construction XP, which is really, really good. This is after you've done the Doragation quests as well, and you get a bit of coins on the side, but for me, just the XP was perfect, so that is really helpful. I think it was about 20 odd K, which is really good. So yeah, that's good, but 66, nearly 67. Now the grind begins, so we're going to go and plant our mahogany seed, wait for that to do its thing, and then get cracking. So I did some maths and I worked out that if I were to make 800 and something, no, 1,100 and something mahogany tables with 6 planks a table, I needed about 5,000 logs. So I began cutting, and this took me, I think about a week or so, but it was on and off AFK, and it was quite chill to do, so that was nice. But yeah, I will include the progress in between. This is the first check-in of many. We are sitting at around 759 logs right now. Only 4,000 and something to go. Here we have another bank check-in. Now you may laugh at me for this one, but I didn't check my bank before I did my maths. So you can see we've got over 3,200 logs, but can you also notice something else? I have 2,000 plus planks in the bank. I did not calculate for this. So yeah, piece of advice, if you guys are ever going to calculate a grind, make sure you check your bank for supplies before you do it, because I spent an extra many days. There's 5,000 plus logs I need to make into planks, but I didn't notice, I think until maybe about now, that I already had, no, still haven't noticed, that I already had 2,000 planks, so that was very, very silly. But yeah, I'm going to start to make these into planks anyway. I think I would have had about 7,000 anyway, but I went to 5k, so I only made about 3k, but It's going to get me about 66 to 77 construction, and I only calculated for 75, so it's not all bad. If you are still watching the video, please leave a like down below and comment something about RuneScape, because I love the game, and obviously you do, that's why you're here. But yeah, this is the start of the 5,000 plank making, so let's get it. And what will be the last inventory here, which was very painful for me, not very painful for you guys, but that's the power of editing. We have 5,000. Now, I still have 2,000 logs left, as you can see. So, yeah, but it was about 9 mil come out at, but yeah, silly me. Should have checked my bank, but anyway, there's more XP for a rainy day. So, yeah, I think what I plan to do is just to get it over with, just do it in one big chunk. Oh, that's where I noticed that I had too many. But anyway, brush that off. But yeah, I'm going to get it done in one big chunk. And yeah, just smash it out. First level, 67 coming in. Oh, and I missed it. But it's in the chat box. You can see it. I missed it. And 68. And 69. Big level coming in here. We have 70 construction. 71. 72, 73, 74, and last but not least, this is big for me, as I said, I've never had this before, 75, highest construction level on any account I've ever had, and I was slacking for ages, so this was about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour and 20, at about 700k an hour XP of non-stop carpal tunnel, proper wrist aching action. But we did it, and thank bloody God we did. But yeah, as I say, there's still about 2k more in the bank, so I do have 77 banked, but I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon because A, my wrist, and B, I'm just chilling. But yeah, 75, so I did go on a bit of a spending spree. I spent a lot of money. I think I was left with about 9 mil after spending, but you might see that in the clips in a minute. But I just upgraded the house a bit because the altar, loads of stuff needed doing. I got a Nexus portal, as you will see shortly, so yeah, loads of cool stuff to come. Wabang! Never made one of these before, so that is pretty cool. The wiki said it was awesome, but yeah, gonna have a play with this. I know it's good from what I've read online, but yeah, so that is a nice upgrade to have in the house. You might see I've got the Curator's Medallion, which I acquired. Now, I can't remember how I got that actually, but yeah, I got it, and I thought I am going to try and get a boost. And I was going to try and get a boost to about 82, I think it is, and make a different room and get a dig site pendant in my house, which would be awesome, and I will do it in the future, but I didn't get the boost. It was late at night. I was tired, so I think the Curator's Medallion is now just in my bank, which is fine, but we will get there one day. But I did have a reshuffle of some rooms because a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. Don't judge the house. I know there are better houses out there, but as I said, I am on a budget. I don't have unlimited cash. I know people spend hundreds of mils on their houses, so just bear with me. This is something that 13, 14-year-old autistic me wish he could have had the patience to do. The Gilded altar, absolutely huge. So that is really cool. I don't have to risk my account in the Wildy anymore. I did, yeah, have a little play with it. I think that'll be the next clip. But yeah, bring the bones in the house now, get the things going, and just, yeah, get booming. Look at this thing. I know some of you have probably made one before and you're better than me and your house is better than mine, but for me this was a big thing, as I say. Since I've been playing this game for years, I never had the patience to make one or level up construction, and I finally did it. We cannot forget about the pets. I had to upgrade some of the pet things in here because I thought that was quite cool. So I've only got 2. I don't know if you've seen in the previous video, but the Kraken and the Heron. But we're always pet hunting because I love pets. That is big thing in the game, but to me anyway. But yeah, I very stupidly was running around aimlessly for ages because I would look at something to upgrade, think that I had the materials or write them down, and then I'd go on to find something else and forget and get distracted, and then I would go to the bank and forget the materials I needed, and I was in a right state. So I was excited that I got some levels, because that was quite a few levels, 66 to 75 construction. But yeah, so GG me. But yeah, I did have a play. I was out of golden leaves, so this is where the cash stack dropped, and I went and spent a lot of money, and I was back and forth quite a bit. But anyway, you know, these upgrades are all good. They will benefit me in the future, not so much the pet stuff, but you know what I mean. I will push on to probably 80, well, 77. We'll get that banked, get that done soon, and then eventually 80, because plus 5 boosts, we can do some cool stuff. But the achievement gallery place, I'm pretty sure, and then we can get the achievement room, which has got some really good teleports and stuff in, and that's what it's all about, just using the house as a central hub. So after some faffing about, after some messing about, we moved some rooms around, we had a play, and yeah, as soon as you come in, central hub, you've got all the teleports around you for now. The G altar is booming with both of the flame torch thingy-majiggies. Got my G glory, sorry, just around the corner for teleports again. As I say, central hub, teleportation, very important for me when I'm just running around the game, doing clues, doing Slayer, whatever I'm doing. I did build some stuff in here. I know I didn't need to, but as I say, making the house tabs in there is important. All the other stuff is just for fun, cosmetics, making it look nice. And then I did finally build because I've been taking my sets, that's the Nexus portal, obviously, you saw before, but my sets, Barrow's stuff, I keep taking to the guy in Lumbridge, so instead of taking to him, I think it's cheaper in the house anyway, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I decided to finally make the armor repair stand in the house, so that's really cool, and all the workbenches and stuff are just extras, as I said, but yeah, I'm just glad to have the levels, because my construction's always been a bit meh, so I haven't built an upstairs or a downstairs, and I do have some stuff in the fancy costumes, which is nice, but yeah, this is good for completion and just getting bits and bobs done, but the house is looking good, and I feel a lot better about it, so overall, I am very happy with it. Now, there was some levels and things that I forgot to mention. 78 crafting was a big one that came in this level, this sort of video, which was nice. 88 farming was the other one. And we also did a bit of agility, so 77 agility was coming in, so that's also awesome. And 89 magic while making the tediously horrible planks. And then I did a quest. Now, I don't do a lot of quests, although my quest points are sitting at around 277 out of 332, 152 quests done out of 178. I am nearly there, I guess, but I don't love quests. Even with the quest helper, I know it makes it easier, but this quest, actually, the Final Dawn, I think I was watching Oda Block or somebody, and I wanted this sword. I wanted the Arkham Blade because he was PKing with it and it looked really cool, so I just thought, oh, I'll go and do the quest, and I did. It did take me, well, I don't know, it didn't take me ages, 66 runecrafting coming in, lovely, but one of the final boss fights, I died 3 times, and I think it was because I sort of thought I understood the mechanics and then I didn't, but I have used the sword since recording, and it is quite cool. It looks awesome in game, and the special attack is nice with the burn effect. It does a burn effect if you didn't know, and yeah, it's cool in PvP. I've seen people use it, but I'm not a PvPer, really. I can lose money easy, but yeah. So I did a quest, which is nice, and I do need to do some big ones. I've got Desert Treasure 2, Dragon Slayer 2, there are some big quests to do, and I do need to get these done. Song of the Elves, I need to get to Prif Dinis and do some other ones, so I do need to bang these out, and they will be in a future video, because all this big content, you know, Corrupted Gauntlet and all this stuff, like Prif Dinis, and I need to get it unlocked on the account, because it is huge, and I will get there, but I sometimes get distracted with another goal, for example, making 5,000 planks, when I already had 3,000 in the bank, but anyway, I will get there. I'll keep smashing stuff out, and yeah, happy days. AFKing some redwoods for that beaver pet, because I still don't have it, and I think we're now sat at around 14 million XP. This clip may have been a bit old, but from all the mahoganies, 14 million XP, and still no pet. But yeah, I know people go worse, so yeah, I can shut up, but we will get it. But if you did like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you enjoyed most, and if you like RuneScape, then comment RuneScape. But no, I appreciate you watching, taking the time. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.